entering the mamish, entering the real. In the real, we pull off the covers and we examine what really is without any coloring or effect, but the mamish, the actual. One doesn't need to be commanded to do something that's natural. One doesn't have to be commanded to do something that's natural. The example of this, of such, is the first commandment in the Torah, to be fruitful and multiply. A woman doesn't have to be commanded to have a baby. The commandments are for men. A man doesn't have to be commanded to have an erection. But a man has to be commanded to have a baby. The fruitful and multiply is the extension of that erection and that seed in the social context. And that's what a man has to be commanded to, for. A woman, no. As Malkuth, she is born into that. She's born into that realm. That's why Judaism is a religion for men. A woman doesn't have to be commanded to do things of the social nature. And this is my lead-in to an even deeper level. One has to be commanded to be happy. In Rebbe Nachman's opus, one is said to have to be besimcha at all times. Well, why would they have to command me and tell me to be besimcha if I was not? Remember, the highest level is the not the K-N-O-T, but the N-O-T. The not, the low. Low is high. Negative is higher than positive. Negative, which is, for us, we always think of negative as below the line, the positive line. The positive line goes up. Well, who said so? Maybe the negative line goes up and the positive line goes down. When we're taught negative numbers, we're taught them like below the number line or to the left of the number line. Well, that's only like an assumption to keep us controlled. Negatives go up. Positives go down. When we're told to be besimcha, there must be something that we have to be commanded to or for against the mamish, against the actual. Because the actual must be so severely difficult, so severely slapped in the face, that you have to be told to be happy. You have to be commanded to be happy. That's like when I was a child, if I looked at pornography, I had to be commanded to have an erection? Thou shalt have an erection when looking at pornography. But if they say to me, thou shalt be happy, when basically I'm sad. And when you look at the mamish, it's sad. Sad and difficult. Impossible. Crushing. No other example has to be given except the Holocaust. It is true that some people were still besimcha in the most difficult times. Well, I agree. And you have to see everything as God-given. Everything is God-given. But the emotional reaction to the God-given, why should that be happiness? Why is happiness considered like a better emotion than sadness? Why is one emotion given a valence, higher than the other in a hierarchy? If there's a natural sensation to be sad, why must I be happy? I don't think I've entered the real. If I've entered this real and happy, you know? Why should I be happy at the graveyard? Why should I be happy remembering all the lives that I've known that are past, that were unsatisfied lives? Should I be happy? Besimcha at all times? Or should I enter the mamish? And do you want to enter the mamish with me? And if you don't want to enter the mamish with me, then shut it off. Because you're only going to hear the mamish and parallel areas from now on. This is the journey to the real. And what's in the real? And that real isn't R-E-E-L. You know, this isn't a movie set. This is R-E-A-L. And in the real, in the actual, in the mamish, there are stones. You know what they are? They're gravestones. They're headstones. It's natural. You have everything you need naturally. If you're sad, be sad. If you're happy, be happy. But don't be happy when you're sad. And don't be sad when you're happy. In a certain sense, you should even be sad when you're happy. See, that's what I have an understanding about besimcha at all times. Because in a wedding, when you're in your greatest happiness, what do? They break a glass to remind you of what? That you're in galus. You're in golus. that the temple is destroyed, there isn't happiness. So, I'm not telling you to be sad. I'm telling you to be natural. And when you get up into that area of the brain, what I've called the rod low, and you see the real for what it really is, let me repeat that phrase. See the real for what it really is. And then be natural there. And that's a natural Judaism, natural religion, the religion of the individual. That he was given in the womb. Natural birthright. Notice the clock. 12 minutes. Like I said, the Lacanian short session. Surprise.